I am a chartered accountancy dropout. Since 2 years, I am consistently profitable.
Hello, Mr. Amar. How are you doing today?
Hey, I'm just doing so great. How about you?
I'm also doing fine, man. Thank you for asking. So, before we start today's interview, could you please introduce yourself to our audience?
Yeah, sure. Well, myself, Amar Chaudhary, and I'm 24 years old, and I'm from Mathura, India. And if I just talk about my education background, so I am a chartered accountancy dropout and now following my passion as a full-time forex trader.
Perfect. So how long has it been since you became a full-time forex trader?
Yeah, it's been like 2 years, I would say. Like since 2 years, I am consistently profitable.
Perfect. So unlike others, you are actually measuring when you actually became profitable as being a full-time trader. So that's a very honest thing to do, because there are many people who just lives everything, then only trades and calls themselves a profitable full-time trader. So yeah, that's thanks for the honesty. So yeah.
Indeed. True.
So yeah, now talking about your trading. So what's the pair that you would like to trade the most?
Well, I like to trade Aussie yen the most. I just like the way it moves. According to my strategy, which I trade, it suits the most. So I love Aussie yen for sure.
All right. So are we talking about odd NZD?
Yeah. No. The AOD JPY is the exact pair.
All right.
Yeah.
Odd JPY. All right. So you have been trading from around 2020, 2020 down to 2021 as a full-time trader. So how were things before that?
Again, like as I said, that I mean, all these things started from my, school days. Again, I was so fascinated by the fact that you can make money online from your phone, on your laptop, from the comfort of your phone. From your home. So I was again always busy finding ways to make money online on Google and on YouTube. So I did like many things. I have done blogging, I have done YouTubing, and I definitely had made money from it. But again, at the end, I wanted something like real solid thing, real big thing. So when I passed my schooling, I was forced into a chartered accountancy, which again I had no interest in. But again, in the meanwhile, in the background, I was still finding ways to make money online. So I ended up finding trading, right, on again YouTube. So again, I watched more videos about it, and then I just opened up trading account with a broker, a random broker. So I still remember I deposited around $50 into it, and I just took a random trade on euro dollar that time, shorts without any stop loss, with a random lot size as well. And I just left it open overnight, and then the next morning when I woke up, that trade was running at almost, I think, $100 almost. I made 100% overnight, just like that. So I was like, dude, this is something so great, right? So like to make more and more money, I traded more that day. And as you can just guess, I just lost everything. So I was like, okay, this is something doable. I can do it, but I need to learn more about it. So I just went again on YouTube. So I finally concluded that okay, I am going to follow it. So again, I just went to my parents, said, okay, all these things are happening, I want to do trading, I want to drop out from chartered accountancy. So they were like, okay, fine, we'll give you only 1 year, you have to prove yourself. So finally I just dropped out of my chartered accountancy. And 2018 was the year, September, when I actually went full time. And since then I have been learning, making money, losing money, and then finally I am a profitable trader.
All right, that's a very inspiring story for I suppose everyone who's going to listen to this video. It's going to be pretty inspiring for everyone, because if you started your journey back in 2018, and for someone who started learning chartered accountancy, that's a very big leap of faith, I would say, because when you are actually going dropout, it's a very big call for yourself, for your family.
I just had faith. Yeah. I just had faith in myself that I can do it no matter what. I can do it.
All right.
And I am doing it.
So in case of most of the people, when they start trading, so they mostly trade with brokers, right? So what actually made you interested to work with prop firms or join prop firms?
Well, this the best thing about prop firm I would say is the leverage that these firms are I mean giving to traders is just great. Like initially what issues traders face is that they have issues of the fund, right? They have very small capital. So these firms are giving these such huge funds to these traders. So it has become even easier for traders, to get the access of these bigger funds and trade big in this thing. You don't have to go to those investors, and give that pitch to them and to get those funds. So yeah, like things have become so easy. I think like firms are so revolutionary for traders, definitely.
All right. Now talking about prop firms, so what actually made you interested to start your journey with FundedNext? What are the three best things about FundedNext that you think?
Well, I would say, one day I was just going through my Instagram actually, and I just saw your ad, and it was written there, like you can just get the profit share from your challenge trade as well. And I was like, challenge phase, really? Is it even happening? So I just opened up the website, and then I just read everything, and I was like, okay, this is actually happening. They are sharing the profit share. So I just read more about you. Then I just saw that your customer support is so good, and then I ended up buying the challenge thing. And then I also saw that the spreads are so low. I mean, they are raw spreads. I just love it. So all these three things made me feel that okay, these guys are really good for my trading strategy.
All right. So you have been trading with us for a while, and yeah, I must say that you are one of our successful traders. So would you please share your success story with our audience as well through your dashboard and your payouts?
Yeah, sure. Currently, I actually had a trade running. I just got stopped out right now, and this is my dashboard.
Well, yeah, your dashboard.
Yeah. Well, currently I am running at break even for now, like so far. And if I just show my withdrawals, so I think this is the withdrawal. So I've withdrawn almost like $14,000 so far working with fund. So yeah, journey have been really great, really smooth for sure.
And I must say that $14,000 withdrawing from a prop firm, that actually indicates a lot of things, because for someone who dropped out from chartered accountancy, that itself is a great career for everyone, right? But in spite
Yeah.
of that, leaving that part of your life and actually believing in yourself and to believe the financial freedom that you're gonna have, and to take that leap of faith, and having all these things simply completes with this payout. Everything simply completes. Amazing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm straight away.
so yeah, and at the same time, this actually indicates that you are one of our successful traders as well. So we're really interested to know about your trading strategy. So will you please share it with us?
Yeah, definitely. I can just give you the overview for sure. Well, what I mainly look for I mean, the briefing of my strategy is like I am a price action trader. I always look for trends in the market. Like if I get a trend, then what I do exactly is that I just wait for the pullback of the trend. Let's say, for example, if I have a established trend, then what I'll do is I just wait for the pullback of the trend, and then I just wait to get a good price, and then I'll just enter the trade and expect the market to continue with, I mean, trending and take me with the trend. That's my briefing, I would say. And if I just talk about this recent trade I've taken, so again, it was the same thing, right? I mean, I had a established trend formed up already, right? So again, I was like, once I got this momentum here, like these were momentum candles for me. I was like, okay, I want to see how the market comes down and tag me in. So market came down, it gave me a range sort of thing, and then it tagged me in here. So it almost took me out, but I just got saved by a pip, I guess. And then it have like went up. It just took me out for almost 1% for now. Didn't go well, but yeah, 1% profit straight.
All right. With my understanding, all right, I'm curious to know about some other parts as well. Like in many cases, people tend to start from the higher time frame, then they jump on the lower time frame. So in your trading strategy, how does it look like?
Well, I also have done that thing, I mean, going on the higher time frame and then coming down to the lower time frame. But for me, that thing actually didn't suit me. I mean, to be honest with you, I used to get so confused about the fact that what to do. I mean, the higher time frame is saying buy, the lower time
Mm-hmm.
frame is saying. So I used to get so emotions doing that. So what I have done is that I trade only one time frame, and that's the 1 hour time frame. I don't touch
Mm-hmm.
the high time frame or the lower time frame, and I just look for the trades on this one single time frame. That's it
All
for my
right.
strategy.
So if I simply summarize your strategy in one word, also before summarizing, I also had another question. Let's say when you decided to go long from this position, how did you identify this zone at the first place?
Okay, well, if I just cut this area,
Mm-hmm.
then according to my strategy, I always mark my highs and the lows. If I just cut it from here, then
Mm-hmm.
it will clear for you. So okay, so what I'll do now is I'll just mark my high and the low for my strategy. So for me, this is the low for my strategy again, and that's my high. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what I'll do is I'll always look for a trade here, like in this, I mean, in between these highs and the lows. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
now, like if I just play this chart, so I just got a wick after that, which I
Mm-hmm.
didn't like, because wick indicates that there is no momentum to the upside. So I was waiting for the momentum thing. Then I just got a retwist thing. So I just changed my high from here to here. So my highs were changed, but I didn't like this thing. So again, I was waiting for the momentum. Then I just played it, and as you can see, now we finally are getting the momentum. So now what I'll do is I'll just change my highs and the lows. My low will go here, and my high will go here. I won't change my low until I mean, I won't change my low until this low is broken, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I'll just keep moving my low and higher and higher. So now if I just play it up again, now finally I just got this momentum candles, right, which I
Mm-hmm.
was waiting. So now I just mark my high here, and that's my low, and that's the exact entry price I'm waiting for. I'm just waiting for the market to come at this level and tag me in, and again, and go with the trend. So again, if I just play it, I just got these retrace candles after that. So after these retrace candles, I was waiting that if the market will give me a range, and then only I'll take the trade. If I don't get any range, I will not take it. So after a few candles, the market did ended up giving me a range for sure. As you can see, the market went up. Well, that's my high for now. And as you can see, I have got the range between these highs and the lows. I
Mm-hmm.
was liking this position. This formation was so good for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I had my limit orders set already. So the market came in, it just tagged me in. I just got tagged here exact on this candle. And then the market have, hovered there a bit, almost took me out, and then it just went up finally.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So if I simply try to summarize your strategy, it's kind of like this. You are mostly waiting for momentum in the 1 hour time frame, and
Yes, yes.
whenever any sort you get any sort of momentum, based on that momentum, you simply mark your highs and lows, and when after getting that momentum, you're simply waiting for a pullback in your desired zone. After you get that pullback and the price actually hits the zone which is near you, you actually
Yeah.
then enter the trade, and your stop loss is usually below the lows of your
You can
identified
say that.
zone.
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
all right. That's
Yes.
that's a, that's
That's
a pretty that's a pretty simple strategy,
thank you.
yet very profitable.
What? Yeah. Like when I was trading my other strategies as well, I
Mm-hmm.
used to get so emotional when the funds were increasing, that I used to had in my mind that where to enter, where to exit, right, or
Mm-hmm.
to leave, or to like leave the trade running. So with this strategy, I am only trading one time frame, right? So by this thing, my emotions have gone for sure. And I have my fixed entries and exits already, right? Before the trade is formed, I know where to enter, where to exit, what is my risk, right? So all these things are already defined by me. So that have reduced my emotions to an extent where I can just trade this thing like without emotions.
All right. In this strategy, what's your average risk reward ratio in this strategy?
Okay, well, my win rate is low, but my risk to reward ratio is around 1:5, 1:6. But yeah, when I have a trending market conditions, it goes up to 1:10 as well.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Because 1 to
Yeah.
10 risk reward ratio, I've heard those things in podcasts. I've also interviewed some people who actually got some 1 to 10 risk reward ratio. But this is impressive, very impressive. And what's the highest profit from a single trade that you got in FundedNext?
I still remember. Okay, I still remember that trade. It was like so amazing feeling for me. So it was like in the year 2021. The month was December. The pair was Aussie dollar, and that trade gave me 24.5% in just one single trade. That trade was just flying like crazy. So it was a long trade actually.
All right.
Yeah.
So it was back in 2021. In recent times, with FundedNext, what's the highest amount of profit that you have generated with a single trade?
With this single trade, I've got the profit of around 9% in one single trade recently in the month of Jan. It was a good month.
9%.
Yeah.
It's like hitting the phase one target within a day, within a single trade.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Like all these challenges which I have passed them in like 1 or 2 days only.
Impressive.
Yeah, one trades only. Yeah.
So should we make the challenges a little bit harder for you?
No, please, no.
All right. So what's your thought on allowing the news trade on evaluation account? Has it helped you so much so far?
Definitely. A big help, I would say. There was this thing that used to irritate me a lot, and I did have talk with you people before as well, that just give me this relief from news trading. So finally that news came in, that news trading is removed. I was like, damn man, this is the thing which I wanted. Now I can trade these funds normally. Now I can just use the full potential of my strategy in these funds. So I think that's a game changer for me, I would say.
All right. When someone actually when someone was in a different background, like you are in chartered accountancy, moving from that to moving on in prop firms, it must have taken a really big toll on your psychology, right? Because you are actually putting so much trust on yourself that you actually sometimes should feel scared what if things go wrong. So during that time, I'm not curious to know about your psychology now, because you're already established, but I'm just curious to know for myself, for our audience, that how did you manage your psychology back then?
One thing, see, I am a big believer of law of attraction thing. I don't know if you know about it or not, but I am a big believer of it, and I know whatever I think, whatever thoughts I have, that will come into reality. So back then, what I used to do is I used to write down things that I will be doing this, and that I will be a funded trader one day. So now when I read back all the things which I wrote 2-3 years back, I literally get those goosebumps, man. I have done it. Like all these things have actually happened now. They are happening. So I think law of attraction have really helped me to achieve my goals faster, I would say. And they are it is the one which helped me in my tough times when things were against me. So I had that belief that okay, all these things are happening right now, but the bigger picture, but if I just zoom out, I know I am going to make it one day.
All right. So to establish this kind of psychology, to actually have this kind of strong mindset, what are the things that you'll suggest our viewers to do?
Well, again, I would say, trusting yourself is the most important thing, right? There will be people out there who will be like saying this won't work out. This is something you should not be doing. There are people out there sitting to, criticize you, right? And you are the only one who can just, say to yourself that, okay, they are saying that, but I can prove them wrong. You are the only one who can support yourself, right? So at the end of the day, everyone will be against you, but you have to do the work, that you have to, take care of yourself, with the fact that this is going to happen. This is the belief I have. If I work hard, it will be, like possible at the end of the day. So belief is something so like crucial, I would say.
All right. Is there anyone who inspires you in trading?
Well, I would say there is no individual as such who inspires me, but I'm inspired by my family. I would say, I come from a middle class family, so I have seen lots of ups and downs. So I always had it in my mind that I will do something. I will make sure that all these things will be removed. I will, break these chains. I will raise the bar for my family, that I will just give them the abundance that they actually deserve. So that's the thing. That inspires me a lot.
What were your parents' reaction after you got the payout? Do they know about it?
You know, well, my relatives were, I mean, like straight away against me, but my dad was the one who was, who knew somewhere deep down that he is going to pay. So yeah, he was like, I knew it. I knew you are going to do it.
All right, all right. As we've already reached on the conclusion of this interview, so is there anything that you'd like to say to the FundedNext family, to all the traders around the globe?
Yes. One thing. There was one mistake which I was doing initially, that I was hopping over strategy, thinking that this is a good strategy, or that is the good strategy. But if you just zoom out, every trading strategy out there in the market is profitable. It's not about the strategy you are trading. It's about the psychology that you have. If you have a good psychology, then you can just pick up any, I mean, strategy. You will be profitable at the end of the day. But if you don't have a good psychology, you are going to face lots of issues. So just focus on your psychology first. That's the main thing I would say.
All right. So before concluding, one other thing, as you are one of our successful traders, and you recently got some payouts. So will you? So I just wanted to invite you to share your experience with FundedNext with all our Indian traders around the globe. So yeah, could you please share your experience in Hindi so that they can connect?
या श्योर वेल देखो, मैं सिर्फ एक बात कहूँगा, दैट ट्रेडिंग इज नॉट दैट इजी. लोगों के अंदर ये एक परसेप्शन है दैट यू कैन जस्ट डू ट्रेडिंग, बहुत बहुत इजी होती है, कोई भी कर लेगा. ग्राफ ऊपर जाएगा, ग्राफ नीचे जाएगा, बस यही देखना होता है. नो मैन, यू नीड दैट फाउंडेशन. बैकग्राउंड में जो चीज़ें होती हैं, लाइक बैक टेस्टिंग करनी है, राइट? आपको वो फोरकास्टिंग करनी है. You have to have that belief. So all these things are I mean important. Again, the risk management as well, ये भी बहुत important होता है, right? बस ग्राफ को देखना कि ऊपर जाएगा नीचे जाएगा, ये चीज हेल्प नहीं करने वाली है. like instead of doing that, have a good foundation. एक अच्छा foundation अगर है, then you can end up being a good trader.
All right. And any experience and any things about FundedNext?
FundedNext, well, I was again always giving you that suggestion that I mean, please just remove this rule, and now finally you have done it. So I would say a big thanks to you that for removing that rule for me. Things have become way easier for me now. So,
All right.
So a big thanks to you.
All right.
You again are doing a great job.
All right. We were actually looking for, like, could you please share your experience with FundedNext with all of our fellow traders in India in Hindi?
FundedNext में सबसे अच्छी बात जो मुझे लगी है वो ये है कि पेआउट्स बहुत स्मूथ है, राइट? यू जस्ट हैव टू टॉक. अपने जो भी हमें मैनेजर मिलता है उससे अगर हम बात करेंगे स्ट्रेट अवे, तो वो बहुत ईजिली पेआउट्स को देता है, एंड कोई ऐसा इश्यूज नहीं होते. जो लाइक ट्रेडिंग के स्प्रेड्स हैं वो काफ़ी अच्छे हैं, लाइक ट्रेडिंग कंडीशंस तो फॉर श्योर अच्छी हैं. तो आई थिंक FundedNext इज़ अ वेरी गुड पैकेज टू like go with.
Thank you, Mr. Amar. And before we conclude this interview, I just want to add another thing for you. As you are one of our successful traders, so we have recently launched an affiliate package as well. So which is offering up to 15% commission and up to 10% discount for anyone who joins through your link. So it simply means that if someone purchases a $200K account through your referral link, then you're easily gonna get $150 out of it. So yeah, if you're up for it, just let us know. You can actually sign up from the affiliate section in the website.
I am already an affiliate actually. Yeah.
All right, perfect. So yeah, that's one thing, and it was really inspiring to see your story. And one other thing, I already took your interview once, but unfortunately, just after we transferred the file from the laptop to the hard disk, it just crashed. So yeah, that's why we had to take another interview for you. And yeah, hopefully, as you have got the payout, it's kind of like fruitful for both of us, and we're really happy to disperse you this payout. And kudos to your family and parents as well, because they actually believed in you, and I'm really happy to see you here today. Really happy. Thank you, Mr. Amar, for your time. It was really nice talking to you. Hopefully, we're going to disperse you a lot of payouts in the upcoming days. Thank you.
Definitely.
Goodbye. Have a good day.